You probably remember the story when the state of Texas placed floats and razor wire in the Rio Grande River. They're very upset about brown people coming across the border, and they thought this would be a good way to stop them. Only there were a lot of problems with it. First of all, many of those folks coming across the river were injured and put them in dire situations. The other problem they have with this is it's not their jurisdiction. This isn't a state issue. This is a federal issue. So what happened next was the Border Patrol started dismantling these floats and this razor wire and taking it out of there. Well, of course, Texas did not like that. Even though it's not their jurisdiction, they took it to court. They lost. They took it to court again. They lost. They appealed all the way up to the Supreme Court. And earlier today, the Supreme Court said, no, go ahead. You can take that out of there. And what does Texas do? Well, of course, they do what they always do. They get mad. They get butthurt. And then they start talking about seceding from the Union. They do this all the time. We're going to secede from the Union like we give a fuck. Why don't you go ahead and do it? You keep talking about it. Why don't you do it? But then keep in mind that when you do secede from the Union, you don't get any of the protections that the United States of America provides. You don't get the $68 billion a year the federal government funds you with. Go ahead, see if you can do it on your own. Fact of the matter is they'll never do it. There's smarter minds that will prevail, and the crazy ones will just keep yapping. They keep talking about it, but why don't they do it? How about you just treat people like people instead of trying to injure and kill people? That should be the least that Texas would want to do, whether they're illegal aliens or not. How about a humanitarian attitude? I don't know, it's just a fucking thought.